Imagine एक ऐसी situation where you have to go through a surgery like hysterectomy just to meet your daily wages. Hey everyone, I'm अवनीता सिंह और आपने कुछ इस टाइप के आर्टिकल्स या पोस्ट रिसेंटली इंटरनेट पे कहीं ना कहीं जरूर देखे होंगे. But before we discuss about this issue, we need to talk about the root cause of this matter. बीड जो कि एक एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव डिस्ट्रिक्ट है इन द औरंगाबाद डिवीजन इन द स्टेट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र, 2018 में 31 अक्टूबर को स्टेट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र ने इस डिस्ट्रिक्ट को ऑफिशियली वन ऑफ द सीवियरली ड्रॉटेड डिस्ट्रिक्ट डिक्लेयर किया. And as per the reports, 125 farmers attempted suicide due to these devastating multi-year droughts. And this was the highest in the region. In the span of these 6 to 8 months, not only there is absolute unemployment, but also there is total lack of drinking water. And this is why the people of Beed are forced to look for the alternatives. And यहीं आते हैं middlemen, जिनको locals मुकद्दम और generally we call them labor contractors. These middlemen pay an advance payment which varies from 25,000 to 50,000 to the farmers and their families. In exchange of these farmers work in the sugar fields. और ये advance payment works like any other modern day labor contract, which bounds the farmers legally and socially, and in exchange of they work for these middlemen to pay off the debt. These sugar factories hire in pairs, husband and wives, जिनको वहाँ पर कोयता कहते हैं. Now the work is divided by gender. While husband has to carry bundles of sugar cane, wife has to carry bundles of razor sharp leaves which weigh nearly 45 kgs on their heads and have to load them into trucks or tractors. And under slippery conditions, this get very dangerous. Now जैसे कि ये 14 से 16 घंटे की शिफ्ट sufficient नहीं थी, their living conditions make everything worse. Now because this entire process of migration is temporary, they have no fixed place to stay. Some have to stay back in the sugar mill, some start residing in the makeshift houses जिनको वहाँ पर कोपीज कहते हैं, and others who don't have any other arrangements have to stay in the fields itself. These structures and living conditions offer no protection from intense heat or winter cold. They completely lack basic facilities like electricity, clean running water, and there is no sanitation infrastructure. Having an environment for any sort of hygiene practices for women is a luxury in this area. And as if these physical hardships were any less, the laborers also have to face a penalty system. Since a koita is strictly paid as per the net tonnage of sugarcane successfully loaded onto the transportation vehicle, the contractors does not tolerate any absenteeism. If a worker takes even a half day of leave, the contractors impose financial fines, which ranges from 500 to 1,000, and that is way higher than their daily wages, which is approximately 150 to 250. And this amount sums up to their weekly salary. So the workers under any circumstances try not to take even a single day off. For women, it is even more difficult. Managing her menstrual cycles under these specific conditions become a painful routine. Having no private toilets, no clean running water, and such long shifts forces them to change their menstrual clothes in the open fields. And since they don't even have sanitary pads, they have to use the damp sweat-soaked clothes which is already polluted with the sugarcane dust. Within these few months, due to extreme lack of hygiene, causes chronic pelvic inflammatory diseases, vaginal infections, and pain in their lower abdomen. But यहाँ तक it was about how people from labor class has to work under such circumstances and have to live under such conditions. But in 2019, when a local newspaper recorded rise in hysterectomies in the Beed district, it changed the entire dynamics of this matter. Now hysterectomy, for anyone who does not know, it's a process of removing woman's uterus or her womb from her body. And as per the records from 2018 released by the Maharashtra State Commission of Women after intense pressure from activists and local authorities, it was revealed that 36% of these female sugarcane laborers, that is 14,000 and 82,000, have undergone hysterectomies. A significant portion of it being female below the age of 25. And further investigative reports से ये पता चला कि ये कोई random medical coincidence नहीं है, but rather it is an organized racket which targets these women. After the harvest season ends, जब ये सभी families बीड़ वापस आती हैं, the women naturally reach out near private clinics to consult doctors to seek relief from their chronic pelvic pains. But these unregulated private doctors, on the other hand, realize that these women are uneducated and are terrified to lose their future wages. and are completely dependent on being physically fit for the next harvest seasons. उनको कोई low cost medication या treatment suggest करने की जगह these doctors scare them severely by showing basic ultrasounds and falsely claiming that the uterus is rotten or swollen and it will develop into uterine cancer if not removed. And because these families believe that it will lead to a painful death, they are left with no other option but to agree to the surgery. And these private clinics charge 25 to 40,000, and क्योंकि इन families के पास और कोई saving नहीं होती, they have to take emergency high interest loan from the same middlemen, the labor contractors, sinking them deeper into this exploitative loop.
पुन्हा मग भीती सांगितल्यावर काढावंच लागली.
काय भीती
Guarantee नाही.
सांगितली?
कॅन्सर झाल्या तुमची गॅरंटीच नाही. मग आताच ऑपरेशन केलेलं बरं आहे.
ये जो डर बैठा है उसका फायदा उठाते तो वो ऑपरेट करे तो अच्छा है हिस्टेक्टॉमी. आता तुमचं वय काय?
माझं आता 33
किती वर्षापूर्वी ऑपरेशन झाले?
20 वर्षाला.
ते 22,000 रुपये दिले त्यांनी.
म्हणजे ऊसतोडीसाठी त्याने ऍडव्हान्स दिले. त्याला व्याज लावलं का?
त्याला नव्हतं लावलं याच, पण ते म्हणला ऊस तोडा नाही आला तर याच लावी.
मग जावंच लागलं.
मग तिथं गेल्यानंतर बी मग ते थोडं बसून तिथे तर मग काम नाही झालं तरी बी पण करायचंच. पुन्हा जायचं, पुन्हा ते खाडे अजून बोकांडीवर घ्यायची.
उचल घेतली? किती उचल?
काय आता घेतली 60,000 रुपये.
60,000 एकदाच दिली का तुम्हाला?
नाही 2-4 वेळेस करून देतात ना ताई.
273 रुपए 18 घंटे काम करने पर मिलती है. एकदम अनह्यूमन है ये.
Now ये जो surgery का सारा procedure है, it involves very careful measures to detach and remove one's uterus from her body without harming any other organ. And in a standard medical setup where a woman is advised to get her uterus removed, her ovaries are still left intact to make sure that her body continues producing estrogen. लेकिन in these private clinics in the Beed, the surgeons cut out the womb, cervix as well as both the healthy ovaries. They prefer the shortcut because it makes the surgery easier and fast. And इसको easily validate कर देते हैं ये कहकर कि it would have led to ovarian diseases. And इसके they even charge more, calling it as an extra medical favor. In a standard medical setup, post a surgery like hysterectomy, a minimum of 3 months of rest is required. Because the stitches are incredibly fragile and any sort of abdominal pain can cause internal tearing. But the reality is devastating. क्योंकि families ने loan लिया था, they have to pay it off by returning back to the fields and start working within 5 to 7 days. Squatting, bending down and carrying such heavy bundles while still bleeding results in immediate complications such as internal stitches tearing and life-threatening pelvic infections. Further, surgical long-term impacts are equally fatal. Because the ovaries were also removed during the surgery, the females in their early 20s start facing surgical menopause. And within the weeks of the surgery, they experience violent and unnatural drop in their estrogen level, chronic insomnia, immediate hot flashes, and also intense psychological anxiety. And over the following years, due to lack of protective female hormones, they go through rapid bone density loss, higher blood pressure, leading to early hypertension and some endocrinal diseases like diabetes and hypothyroidism, which further leads them to being permanently disabled from performing any physical labor that they sacrifice their body for.
According to the National Health Service of the UK, a hysterectomy is only advised if other treatments fail. The surgery can lead to complications, and it takes weeks to fully recover post the procedure.
लेकिन आखिर में हिस्टेरेक्टमी करवानी पड़ी और फिर वो कभी इस काम पर दोबारा नहीं लौट पाई।
आप ताई कितने समय से वो गन्ना काटने का काम करती थी? 13 साल किया।
मग ते बाळ जरी बी राहिलं तरी बी 9 महिने कामच करायचं. म्हणजे बाईचा म्हणजे असे कमजोर झालेली होती ना ती बाई. घरातले गडी माणसं म्हणतात मग हिचं बी ऑपरेशन केल्याशिवाय मग पर्यायचं नाही. तपासलं भी नहीं और काहीच नाही, नुसतं पोटात दुखत आहे म्हणून.
ऑपरेशन के बाद भी ठीक नहीं हुआ है शरीर
नहीं,
परेशानी है।
परेशानी है।
कैसा लगता है?
हाथ पाय गळते, हात दुखते, मानपाट दुखती, कंबर दुखती, पण काम केल्याशिवाय पर्याय नाही. आता काय दोन वर्ष झाले, एक मुलगा कल्याणला आहे.
तिकडं 3 झाले उसात कारखान्याला. 3 15 दिवसांनी 15व्या दिवशी
15 दिन में काम.
म्हणून पिशवीला आहे त्रास. हाँ बाहेरच अशी.
तो बच्चा साथ ही रखते थे.
A hashtag, tweet or post can spark some temporary outrage, but relying completely on digital awareness to fix a tragedy like this is not just naive, but it's a dangerous illusion. Internet exists in a completely different universe than do these migrant camps of sugar belt. And you can't help a woman digitally who cannot even read or own a smartphone. The ultimate driver of this crisis is a structural exploitative loop. To stop this plunder of these women's body, the intervention must be material, legal and environmental. And this exploitative quota system should be legally dismantled. Until we violently shift the economic and environmental realities, the internet will continue to watch from a distance women of bead trading their wombs, health and future due to the circumstances which will remain at odds from them. Thank you.